Hey guys, my name is Thomas here, and literally we're just going to continue on from my third introduction video, which I was talking about basically the activities I'd done with the kids and what I could develop as a coach and what I can develop in my sessions. So what we're going to talk about now is that from the previous video, I did an activity with the kids where I took them out and did a bit of tag rugby. So what I had to do is I took them out and played in a wee small area. I had about 6 or 7 students at most. And what we did was we used a wee area and we literally did tag rugby again, but they had to duck and dive and make sure that they didn't get their tags taken off them. And then when that was over, I had still time to do another bit of activity with them. So I then did the same game again, but basically what I did was I put them into a team, and literally we did the same process again, but this time if one person, basically a captain from their one team, takes another person's all their tags, like their 2 tags, that team from that got their tags taken off them will literally be gone from the game. So then that's how the game would still go on. Basically the game would still go on that way. That's how the game basically goes. But in this session, then we moved to a game situation. And in this game situation, we used the same principle of the skills and what's so not like the pass and drill. So what we did was we set them up into an even team, set the formation up, the rugby formation basically, and literally what we did was Chris would pass the ball to one of the students, and once he passed the ball to the students, that student would then try and get to the end zone. But if he gets his tags taken off him, then he has to pass the ball immediately to another person in his team so they can try and get to the end zone, and so forth. So it keeps continuing on. The following Monday, the teacher at Queen's Drive Primary School assigned me to rugby again, except this time wasn't on the Mugger, which the Mugger is where they do their practice and literally their football and their other activities, which then I had to go and do rugby then off the Mugger. So like it was like in a free area where kids can just play around, and there's nothing to do with practice and rugby at all. It's just messing about with the ball and having a good time. This session that I created was that kids had to get into a circle, right, for this rugby session that I planned. And literally what they had to do was they had to pass the ball around the circle and call each other's names. This is basically beneficial for them because I feel that they'd be able to bond more, but they'd also be able to communicate. And plus, in terms they call this an icebreaker. So it's like getting out of your comfort zone and basically making friends and just talking basically. So the next activity that was conducted was tennis. I did that the following Monday from the previous Monday. This is a sport that I didn't have enough experience in. So what I did was set them in even teams, and one will go up against another. If one wins, they will change with the next person and so forth. This session that I conducted could be improved by making up a session with the group of children that I had. The session could be better making it more fun and enjoyable. Throughout the placement, Chris Taylor assigned me to those sports throughout my placement. And literally then the following week I did football, which I did football on a Mugger. So what we did was we just basically set up a team and just let them play and make sure they had a good time, had fun. And yeah, there was no skills involved. It was just all having a good time and just enjoying their activities during their breaks, because at Queen's Drive they don't have much time to do activities because they only have from 12 to like 1:15, so they don't have much time to do activities. So it's vital for me as a coach to come in and set up activities that they enjoy and make them more enjoyable, make them more enjoying activities, more like they want to get involved in physical activity more so than anything else.